264 BHW J-Flight SLX here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a full-size, wide-body version of the pretty popular SLX series of J-Flights. This is very, very similar to a 26BH J-Flight. It's essentially the more simple equipped, price easy one, instead of, to kind of relate it to a car, instead of the one with power windows, doors, locks, GPS, a microwave, and all kinds of, million crazy things in the car, this is just the simple one. It'll have a regular manual tongue jack. That's something we could always easily swap out if need be. It does still have the power awning. Those have become so reliable and price affordable that they've really become the almost the standard now as opposed to the upgrade. It still has the same structure and 2-year warranty and quality of the traditional J-Flight. It still has all the same build features, the walkable roofing, the big front pass-through storage area here. Where this will be different is that it'll have a stereo, not like a Bluetooth CD, DVD, satellite type crazy system. And not everyone needs all that. Some people, we have a lot of people come to us and say, I like the Jaycos. I like how they're built. I like the quality. But I don't need all that extra stuff that comes on that. Can you get one that's a little simpler? And until this creature came along, the unfortunate answer was no, I really can't. That's just how they're built. But now you can get a very well-built, high-quality unit with an easier price tag. If you're like a casual type camper, if you're going to be using something just periodically, you're not going to be living in it, this is a great option. You don't need to spend all that extra money on something that you're only going to use a few times a year. By contrast, if you're going to use it a lot, then maybe you want to look at the J-Flight versus the SLX version. Let's step inside here. Now, the color scheme that we're looking at is called nickel, and I'm mentioning that simply so that you understand. I reuse this video, but I do try to get up-to-date photos for every unit. So the fabrics that we're looking at here may not necessarily match those found on the next trailer we have in stock. Now, nice things to mention, even though this is Jayco's more budget-conscious family of travel trailer, you're still going to see some of the standards off a J-Flight that are still above and beyond anything else in its class. For instance, this is 81 inches tall inside. It's still 3 inches taller in here than the standard travel trailer in a starter point class. It still has standard LED lights through the entire thing, so you're not replacing bulbs all the time. We still have standard central air conditioning. So it's not to say that you have to really skimp and give up a bunch of stuff that you'd really like. It's still a very functional, very fun coach. It just you're not. It's the same cake without all the icing, if that makes sense, I guess. All of your construction qualities are still there, and the idea here is that this is just something that's going to save you a lot of money down the line. This is set up for a flat screen TV. TV is not included with this brand of trailer specifically from the factory. We do still have Denver bedding in here. These are Denver bunk mats. They're 50% thicker than just about anything else you're going to find out there in the travel trailer business today. And you notice that this is equipped with the handy double over double bunk setup, and that's going to increase your sleeping space, and if nothing else, you can always use one of them for storage. We still have the same bathroom setup here, and again, simple but effective. Open that up. Now, another thing to point out, we have both a skylight and a power roof vent. On a lot of your budget-conscious lines, you're only going to get the power roof vent, and they'll cheat by putting it over the shower and pretend it's a skylight instead of giving you both. And notice that we still have the shower wall surround paneling in here. Without that, you only have your normal wall paneling, and if you don't take your towel and wipe this down every time you're done taking a shower, you'll get this water damage just from taking showers. You still have a 6 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer, which is standard through most of the travel trailer industry. So it's not like you have to really scale down on stuff. You just have a simpler model, and personally, I like simple. Simple means effective, and it means problem free. The only trick with having a car with power windows, doors, locks, and GPS is now you have more things that can go wrong with it, and you don't have that problem here in a Jayco. Now, Obviously, your dinette can fold into a sleeper. Your bed can jackknife down into a sleeper, and I'll show you how difficult that is. Takes one hand, lift and pull, and there you go. You've got an extra sleeper spot for the kids. And these cushions can be folded down so that you don't have a neck cramp in the morning. There's still full storage under the bed. You see that there are still power outlets on each side of the bed for alarm clocks and breathing machines and all kinds of good stuff. They're still giving you lights above the bed, above the headboard here, as well as just in the master bed area. It's still wired for a second TV for mom and dad. So again, all your main critical features are still here. The only thing they really left out was part of the price tag. So give us a call. 800-256-5196. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.